Traders in the building, what's good? I hope you're good. I'm doing great, man. I'm having a perfect Sunday, if I should say. In front of me now, I have my channel's blog open, my channel profile, opened, and I just introduced something very new to the channel. As you can see, if you can scroll to your right, on the community section, last week I've started posting stuff and it's been going very well. As you can see, I posted a signal, posted that you could buy gold. I said buy gold at current price. Don't forget to have your take profit and stop loss in place. That was 3 days ago, and I posted a quiz on that same day to ask what would you do if you had something like this happening in front of you. And I'll be posting more of these things, so I just want to keep interaction going on to feed you guys on how I really trade, so you can also gain confidence on my strategy and also gain confidence on your strategy, or whatever you decide to do. You can have confidence to see that the market, there is no special ingredient on how to catch these moves. You just need to gain confidence in your strategy. When you know it's time to buy, you buy. When you know it's time to sell, you sell. And as you can see, then the setup that I sent earlier, it really went well, and I was happy about that, because for the one person who liked that, I'm hoping you really made money from that, and I hope you keep on coming, because I'll be posting more stuff for the week that is coming and going forward. I'm going to analyze dollar index, gold, US100 and US30. So without wasting any time, let's get to it. So the dollar index, mind you, I don't trade this pair. I really don't trade this pair. I just use this pair for confluence. Remember, the dollar index is an instrument that weighs the value of the dollar. Should you see that the dollar index is bearish, that would indicate that the dollar is going to lose value. Should you see that the dollar index is bullish, that would mean the dollar index is going to gain value. Now, what happens with that is that in a case where you have GBP, USD, whatever it is, but the USD is on the right, those pairs, if the dollar index goes up, those pairs will go down. If the dollar index goes down, those pairs will go up. They have an inverse correlation, same as gold. So on the dollar index, I don't see much. To be honest, this chart is very choppy, but I did try to analyze it. So I noticed that we did have a resistance there, a very tough one. Resisted the first time, the second time, that time, and then when we broke it, we supported, we bought. We came again, we bought, so we bought again. And when we broke it again, we resisted just a bit, and we went up, and when we went up again, we bought. So for me, this is an area of sensitivity, I would like to believe, and I think this is where we can expect the market to take another setup to move either going up or going down. And in front of me, I do have this arrow pointing down to say I'm expecting that what it would do is that from where it's at, it can just come again just a bit. Already it's there. Anyway, it's there. You can just sell. If you are trading this pair, you can sell it, because I do believe it's going to go bearish from here, because it's just below a very, very strong resistance over there. That's just all I see, unless of course the market can bounce off of this area and go up. Then you can maybe sell at this resistance to this support, or however you feel comfortable to do. But I'll be posting on my community to tell you guys what to do as the market moves. We're going to adjust with the market. Now, my favorite pair, the pair that I trade, the master. I'm the master on this one. You guys, you have to give it to me. I kill gold, man. Of all pairs that I've traded in my life, gold is the most favorite for me, because on gold you get to make money very quickly, right? And you are able also to cut your losses early. As you can see, I never trade gold without a stop loss, because I know how deadly it can get. So anytime I execute, I have my stop loss in place. So last week, this was the signal that I sent over here. I told people to buy at this area, because I saw that the market was retesting, and it looked very promising, that setup, and I gave it out. So it went bullish for some time, and then found resistance at this area. If you look on your far left, it makes sense why. And then it dropped a bit, and when it came again here, I knew it was time to re-enter, but I was never gonna say, guys, re-enter again. No. I mean, it's still one setup technically. So it then went bullish, went a bit down, and then I drew my thing over here. This was my resistance, and this was my support. If you can go to a smaller time frame, you would understand what I mean by that. Sorry for that. Yes, as you can see, on my smaller time frame, this is how the market was. It drew a resistance at this area, broke it, then came to support. This was a re-entry for those who had missed maybe the previous setup. You could have re-entered at this area, and then the market went bullish. So what do I see for the week that is coming on this favorite pair of mine? Well, it's easy. As you can see, we've been bullish. So two possibilities that I see on gold. Mind you, I never want to analyze gold and expect one possibility, because the market goes one of two directions. It can go up or go down. So you need to always have two possibilities in mind. If you are a good trader, you need to know that the market could go up or it can go down. So on gold, I would expect that where price is at, it could continue up. And from that resistance, we can expect it to come just below here. Bet this resistance to come and support, because now broken resistance become our new deformed support, and from there we could expect a potential buy overall going upwards. But possibility number two is that if you look on your far left, this area did drop, I'm sure to have a lot of sensitivity around it. Let me go to an even bigger time frame. So if you can notice, if you go to your left, this is an area where price has been supporting for some time. This was our resistance here, and then it broke, and price went bullish after it broke that area. When it came again, it supported going up, and when it was near that area, it ranged just a bit, and then when it finally broke below it, then continued as it was expected. It dropped just like that, and so we are heading back to that area. So it being an area of resistance, an area of sensitivity, keep in mind that anything could happen. The market could go there and drop, or because of price is showing to be very bullish, what could happen is that price could eventually just break above, and then come back to support, and then from there we can buy overall for this week. I'm looking for buys on gold. I don't see any possibility for a sell, though it's possible, but I don't see it personally. But if it ever happens, you are in the channel, so on the community section I'll keep on updating you guys. Going to the next pair, US100 Nasdaq, I believe. I also don't trade this pair, but I analyzed it for those who requested me to analyze it for them. Two possibilities also that I see on Nasdaq. It's been bullish for the past week. Let me go to my smaller time frame. It started going down. It was on this downwards channel. As you can see how I drew my trend line, we had the first touch, second touch. Had you bought on the third touch, you would have won. Fourth touch, you would have won. Came here, would have spiked you out, but eventually bought, and then again here it bought. So this is how I draw my trend lines. If you want to know how I draw them, there is a video on the channel, you can go and watch it. So I see that for the week that is coming, Nasdaq, two possibilities. From where it's at, it can drop just a bit, and then here it can buy, or possibilities that where it's at, it can drop just like this, go to this support, buy just for a small time, and then just to form a double top, and then drop further below because time. So we can focus on that as our resistance for the time being. As you can see, we had a bounce here, a fake out here, a bounce, and when we eventually broke, the market sold. So we are going back to that area. Hence, I assume, I really think it's going to drop unless it breaks above. If it breaks above, this is how you should react. If then the market decides to break above this particular resistance, expect the market to come and retest, and then from there we can buy. I'm that guy. I trade break and retest strategy, but I don't trade Nasdaq. So if you are trading Nasdaq, this is just my bias on it. I'm not saying that's where it's going to go. That's where I think it could go. Remember, it's a game of probabilities. Anything could happen. Now going to the last pair of the day, the US30. Again, I see two things on US30. This one is much better than the Nasdaq chart, because the Nasdaq chart really looks dirty for me. The US100, I meant, it looks, I don't know, on your far left, it did get a support at this area, right? And this is where price is currently going back at. So my best anticipation is that from where we are, we could drop just a bit, because keep in mind, the market has been bullish for the past week. So we could maybe from here drop just a bit, come to this resistance that was previously created, come and support and buy overall, or just the same as Nasdaq, we could come, bounce off of this support, go back to that resistance. As you can see, go to that resistance, create a double top, and then drop further right on the US30. But these pairs, I don't like them. I don't even like analyzing them, because the structure of it is just scattered. So if you are a trader trading these pairs, it's either you are willing to lose your money instantly, or you don't want to apply proper risk management on your trades, because I don't see how you can really trade these pairs with a small account trader. So I can't encourage people to go and trade these pairs. So I don't encourage you guys to trade these pairs. But if you are trading these pairs, then I'm assuming your account is big enough. But this is what I'm seeing for the week that is coming. I hope you guys are going to enjoy the week that is coming. I don't know if this video was useful or what, but if it was useful, if you did find value on this video, give it a thumbs up. Comment something nice in the comment section, man. Tell me you love me, or tell me you whatever you think it's nice, man. Or maybe how can I improve maybe the quality of the videos, anything at all. But please be realistic on your expectations. I'm human too. Love you guys. Let's kill it. Let's get this week.